right, here's the mixed martial arts superstar, the fan favorite, 2023 UFC Hall of Fame inductee, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. This guy's about as watchable as it gets in this division, and now we see how much left he has to offer this game.
John, he was one of the funnest guys in all of mixed martial arts. At one point, he held the wins record in the UFC. A guy that, when his combinations are flowing, it felt like a video game. It felt like you press square, circle, X, then triangle, and it all happened. I watched one knockout one time where it looked like a combination literally off of a video game, and he keeps getting better. Donald Cerrone has a mind for fighting. He's a student of the game, and tonight he looks to keep winning and continuing to build on his resume.
Donald Cerrone, ready to make another major statement here tonight. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Ilia El Matador Topuria. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, here we go, round one. A lot of people believe, and I'm talking Ilia Topuria's fellow fighters, that he might be the best, most layered striker in the UFC right now. The footwork, the power, the speed, the ins, the outs. But he's facing another really high-level striker here.
And you know what's the crazy thing about that is that for as good as all that is, John, and it is true, Ilia can wrestle. His ability to take you down and mix it up is second to none. The way that he dominated Bryce Mitchell, Max Holloway, he should use takedowns tonight inside the octagon.
Oh, beautiful high kick from Cerrone. We'll see if he can follow up here.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
Topuria showing off some pretty good footwork here.
Yeah, he's a real high-level boxer. He stays grounded so that he can land power, but he also has the ability to switch it up.
Man, what a head kick that landed a moment ago. Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight.
All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's traditional. It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
So Donald Cerrone now mixing it up. We know about the submission acumen as he gets this fight to the ground.
He's been doing that a lot lately as his career has gone on. He understands now that he can't just stand and strike with these young guys. He takes them down, and he's chasing more submissions late in his career.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful here.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. All right, DC, half-guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half-guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
A lot of punishing ground and pound strikes have sort of been featured here in this round one as we come down the stretch.
There are ground fights, John, and then there are fun ground fights. This is a fun ground fight. This man is not just holding, he is finding opening and landing through the ground.
All right, round one is done. Round two coming up. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
Ready? Good. Okay,
All
let's
right,
go.
round two. Oh, nice shot lands for him there, and that might just be a byproduct of his cardio. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh!
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Topuria's back into full guard.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. You better start to tuck those elbows, or he's gonna really struggle with that downstretch.
Grounded him and Pounding him. Nice job. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Now he's going full mount.
Caution, flammable. He's starting to posture up now. 20 seconds left. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. All right, that's the end of round number 2. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knock that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
You ready, Joe? Ready. Let's go.
Round 3. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Strong jab there by Topuria. Cerrone's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Connected with a solid punch right there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Power packing right hook lands from Ilia Topuria yet again. He's been on fire with that weapon tonight.
Yeah, Ilia Topuria is a strong guy. And when he finds a home for that right hook, he will throw it multiple times.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Oh, man.
Feint by Cerrone. Topuria's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Straight punch there, lands on the counter. Nice job using his reach advantage there. All right, so the takedown is there. Now we see, I guess, what he can do.
Now, secure him. It was tough to get him here. Keep him down.
Cerrone is now in full mount. Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off of the octagon side, separate his body from the fence, so then you can gain secure top control.
Cerrone's in his opponent's guard here.
Big ground and pound.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Sit down, take a couple deep breaths, relax, focus here, okay? You're throwing a lot of strikes out there, but I need you to be more accurate. You missed a lot of those.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You good? Good? Let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who they This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling. And back to his feet.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh, still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand. Still fired back, even though he's hurt bad.
All right, so at this point, you got him stunned. You can't allow him to recover. What's it going to take to get him out of there?
Well, you just got to empty the gas tank. He's got to go find a way to get this guy out of here. He clearly can't handle his power. But the longer he lets him hang around here, the more danger he finds himself in.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Cerrone. 90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, nice job to split his guard to get the ground strike home again. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cowboy Cerrone.
All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard. And now he's in side control. Beautiful transition by this man. Right to the knee on belly.
Cerrone's able to transition back to side control now. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Let's get this fight back to the ground.
All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
Ready? Good. Come on,
Fifth and final round, fourth up. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cowboy Cerrone. Man, his jab is good. There it is. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
And there's the feint by Ilia Topuria.
That's how you control a fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both...
That was a beautiful straight, and now he's got his opponent. Oh, man.
Cerrone's back in full guard.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. Oh yeah, he's got him, he's sitting tight. Getting very close to finishing this Von Flue. He did a great job of beating the guard. Now he's side to side.
Oh,
he's got
submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, half guard, we'll see what he can do with this position. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cowboy Cerrone.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Cerrone's back in format. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-47, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats, a hugely